First date with Anne, we met out of the metro, at the DuPont Circle Metro.
Our first date was at a place called the Iron Gate. It was one of the nicest restaurants I'd ever been to in DC, and I'm pretty sure Vito too.
And we were originally supposed to go to Pizza Paradiso, but instead we went to the Iron Gate.
And we met the weekend, or a few days before. He called like a gentleman to ask for a date, and we ended up there because he had lost his ATM or something, his bank card, and so we had to find a place that took American Express. And 5 years ago that wasn't quite as easy as it is now. So anyhow, that's how we ended up at the first. It was amazing food. We split a bottle of wine. It was great, and then we went for drinks afterwards. At the Brick Skeller was the name of the beer bar then.
And then from there we went to a bar called the Brick Skeller, which was a beer bar. And Anne did not like beer, and she did not tell me this.
And I didn't like beer, but I of course lied.
So I'm sitting there trying to be cool and ordering her beers I think she'll like, and she was acting like she liked them, and she secretly hated them.
And so by the time we got in there, he had me trying all these beers, and now we still talk about the beers that I tried on my first date.
But apparently it worked out well, because here we are today.
And I've not probably been that agreeable since, as far as where we go for drinks. So.
Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday. And so I'm sailing through the sea to an island where we'll meet. You'll hear the music, feel the air. I'll put a flower in your hair. Golden breezes through the trees move so pretty. You're all I see as the world keeps spinning round. You hold me right here, right now. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday.
Vito's the worst liar in the world, which I think is a good thing.
Proposal, apparently Anne saw it coming from like a mile away, because I'm not good at surprises, but...
So I knew a week ahead of time because he wanted to get me into the city on a Friday, which I don't work on Fridays, so at the time I'm not living in the city.
You know, I knew where I wanted to do it. It was actually did it right in front of the White House, and there's this little garden that's just kind of right in front of the South Side lawn. And we, so I tried to make it all this whole elaborate thing about, you know, me going into the office on Friday because I had meetings, and that's why and then I wanted her to come out with me, and so I had her, so I proposed right there.
And so, not only in the city, but dressed up and in the city. So, he had me, he lied to get, like, some elaborate lie about why we had to go out to a nice dinner that Friday night, but he giggles to himself every time that he lies, and so several times throughout the week he would say something, but then, like, to himself. So I knew, and I didn't, so I kind of knew it was coming. So the day of, I even got a little nervous and was trying to pick out what I wanted to wear for my engagement, and all that kind of stuff. So I went down to meet him after work, and he was really nervous and really quiet, but I guess we both were, and so we walked kind of towards the White House and cut across the lawn, and he was clearly trying to get to a very specific place, and so once we got there, he asked me to marry him.
But then the big thing was also that I had her parents and my parents come into
and then I wanted to call our parents, and I had all week to think about how great a proposal might be and what it might be, but I didn't want to get my hopes up. The thing I was hoping is that our families were in town.
Come into DC, so I told her we were just going to a bar to meet some friends and have drinks to celebrate, and then her parents and my parents were there waiting, and she was really surprised with that too. So.
But if you never tell someone you want that, you can't expect it. But he knew, or he also wanted it, and so it turns out that they were in town. So we then went and met them, which was the biggest surprise. I didn't know they'd be there. So then it was it was Memorial Day weekend, so we had 3 days with our parents, which was really awesome.
Promise me you'll always be happy by my side. I promise to sing to you when all the music dies. And marry me today and every day. Marry me if I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe. Say you will. Say you will. Marry me.
Well, our first kiss was like kind of the first night we met. I'm not sure how appropriate this is. We met at a friend's birthday party, and we hung out all night, and we were dancing and stuff. We were having a good time, and after many hours of flirting, and went in for a little kiss, and I got one, and then sent her in a cab on her way home.
That was that might have been before the first date. We went dancing the first night we met, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that was it. But then, like, our first date that night, we went. It was a pretty sweet line, actually, of all the lines. He had a 12th story apartment, like top of this gorgeous building, and so he's like, "You have to come up and see the view," which is a pretty sneaky move, actually. And I did. And so then that was probably our first real kiss.
Imperfections, give your all to me.
You remember that? Yeah. Why don't you go with me? Now you and him. Okay.
Thank you. That's really nice.
So you just hide it, wrap it around your, with that, because it's old and it's, kind of age looking, just wrap it around here or something, that's what cares. Yeah, so you've already got it.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It means a lot.
It means a lot for me for you to get. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grandma Lou's, and you're gonna need it.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. Thanks, Mom.
You can add them together if you want.
My worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. I can feel your cup. You know my river won't evaporate. This world we still appreciate. You could be my luck. Even in a hurricane of frowns, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Lift you up. I can show you I can lift you up. I can show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. I can lift you up.
I love you, and I'm excited for forever.